Arin and the Whispering Book. Arin had always thought school was, well, boring. The halls smelled faintly of chalk and old books, and the classrooms were gray and quiet, except for the occasional squeak of shoes on the floor. At 13, he felt invisible most days, blending in with the sea of students moving between classes. That was until the day everything changed. It was a Wednesday morning, and the rain had left the playground glistening. Arin trudged into the library during lunch, hoping for a quiet corner where he could eat his sandwich without anyone noticing him. He liked books, but only the kind that didn't have to be read for homework. Stories about dragons, distant kingdoms, and magical forests fascinated him more than math problems or historical dates. As he wandered past the shelves, a strange shimmer caught his eye. Tucked behind a row of dusty encyclopedias was a small, leather-bound book with gold lettering he hadn't noticed before. The title read, "Whispers of the Hidden World." Arin frowned. He didn't remember seeing it in the catalog or in any of the reading lists. Curiosity tugged at him. He reached out and opened the book. Nothing happened at first. The pages were blank. Arin tilted his head, confused, then slowly whispered, "Hello?" The library air seemed to still, and then, very softly, the book answered. "Hello, Arin." Arin jerked back. "Who said that?" "I did," the book replied, the words forming across the blank page as though written by an invisible hand. "I've been waiting for you." Arin's heart pounded. He looked around. Other students were absorbed in their reading. No one seemed to notice. He swallowed hard. "Wait, a book can talk?" "Not every book," it said. "Only those that choose to. And I have chosen you." Arin's mind raced. "Chose me for what?" "To see the hidden," the book whispered. "To learn the truth of the world beyond the ordinary. But you must be brave, and you must follow me." He stared at the blank pages flickering with golden light. His hands shook, and yet he felt something like excitement bubbling inside him, a sense of adventure he had never known in the gray, ordinary school he had always thought was boring. Before he could speak, the book's pages turned quickly, stopping on a map of the school, only it wasn't a normal map. Hallways twisted impossibly, staircases led nowhere, and secret rooms were marked with symbols Arin hadn't noticed before. "Tonight," the book said, "come to the library after everyone leaves. Follow the map. Your journey begins then." Arin closed the book slowly. He didn't sleep well that night. His mind whirled with images of magical hallways, hidden rooms, and secrets waiting just for him. By the time morning came, he was trembling with a mixture of fear and excitement. That afternoon, Arin tried to act normal in class, but he kept glancing at the clock. Finally, the last bell rang. Students poured into the hallways. Arin lingered, pretending to tie his shoelaces, and then slipped back into the library. The rain had started again, pattering against the windows. He opened the Whispers of the Hidden World book, and the pages glowed softly. The map from yesterday shimmered. A path appeared in golden ink, leading to a door he hadn't noticed before. Arin's knees shook, but he followed the map. He tiptoed down a narrow hallway at the far end of the library, past shelves of old, unused books. At the very end, a small wooden door appeared, slightly ajar, as if inviting him in. He took a deep breath and pushed it open. The room beyond was small, but the walls glittered with stars. A soft, warm light illuminated shelves filled with odd artifacts, tiny glass bottles swirling with smoke, quills floating above in mid-air, and a globe spinning without touching the table. And in the center of the room sat a chair, and on it, a figure cloaked in deep blue, hunched over a desk stacked with books. "You're early," said the figure without looking up. I'm Arin." The figure turned. A woman's face appeared, framed with silver hair, eyes twinkling. "I am Professor Leora. You must be the one the book has chosen." I don't even know what that means," he stammered. "You will," she said. "Magic has been hidden from the world of ordinary people for centuries. Only those brave enough to seek it can enter the hidden school." "Hidden school?" "Yes, and you, Arin, are about to begin your education here." Over the next few days, Arin learned that the school existed within the walls of his very own city, masked by ordinary bricks and mortar, invisible to anyone who didn't belong. Lessons were unlike anything he had imagined. Spells that made ink dance across paper, potions that changed color when they sensed emotion, and magical creatures that needed care and guidance. He met other students: Amara, a clever girl who loved riddles; Finn, mischievous and daring; and Leo, who seemed shy but had a hidden talent for charms. They quickly became his friends, guiding him through the confusing and exciting new world. Despite the wonders, Arin struggled. A simple levitation spell would send objects flying across the room, and potions often erupted in colorful clouds that made everyone cough. Yet he kept practicing, fueled by curiosity and determination. One rainy afternoon, during a lesson on magical creatures, the class discovered something unusual. A small, glowing dragon hatchling had appeared in the greenhouse, though no one had brought it. It flapped tiny wings, sending sparks of light across the plants. "Where did it come from?" Arin whispered. Professor Leora examined the creature. "It has chosen to appear for a student," she said. "Dragons sense potential and courage. Arin, it seems it has chosen you." Arin's eyes widened. The dragon chirped, hopping onto his shoulder. It was warm and soft, its scales shimmering with an ever-changing color. I don't know what to do," he said softly. "Listen to your heart," Professor Leora said. "Magic is strongest when guided by your true intentions." And so began Arin's most thrilling lessons yet, not just with spells and potions, but with his dragon companion, whom he named Sparrow. Days turned into weeks, and Arin grew more confident. He and his friends explored hidden towers, secret staircases, and rooms that changed their shapes depending on who entered. They discovered enchanted mirrors, books that argued with their readers, and a clock that could stop time for a few minutes if used wisely. One evening, the silver-haired Professor Leora summoned Arin to her office. "You have progressed well," she said, "but the real test lies ahead. A shadow has begun to stir outside the city. Its presence threatens both the ordinary world and the hidden school." Arin's stomach nodded. "A shadow? Like evil?" Professor Leora nodded. "You will need courage, wisdom, and friendship to face it, but I believe you are ready." The adventure truly began the next morning. A mysterious fog rolled across the city streets, and strange creatures slipped silently through the alleys. Arin, Amara, Finn, and Leo followed the whispers of the hidden world book, which guided them toward a hidden portal beneath the old city library. The portal opened to a cavern of crystal walls, glowing faintly with magic. And there, at the center, was a swirling shadow, dark and twisting, with eyes like burning coals. The friends hesitated. Arin gripped Sparrow's claws tightly. "We can do this," he whispered, "together." The shadow lunged, but Arin held the book and whispered the first spell he had ever mastered. Sparks of light erupted, colliding with the darkness. Amara, Finn, and Leo joined in, their combined magic forming a protective shield. The battle was fierce, but friendship and courage won. The shadow shrieked and dissipated, leaving only a gentle glow behind. Arin felt a warmth in his chest, pride, fear, excitement, and the knowledge that he had faced something greater than himself and survived. Afterward, the friends returned to the hidden school. The halls seemed brighter, the air lighter. Professor Leora greeted them with a gentle smile. "You have done well, Arin. Remember, magic is not just power, it is care, bravery, and heart. Today you have shown all three." Arin smiled. Sparrow chirped happily on his shoulder. He looked at his friends and realized that this world, hidden yet full of wonder, was now home. And he knew that every day would bring new lessons, new adventures, and new mysteries in a school that was anything but ordinary, and in a life that was just beginning. Because in the hidden school of Mistwood, magic was real, courage mattered, and friendship could light even the darkest shadow.